I've been trying to make this video and I've given it like 2 attempts now, so this will be my 3rd one. It's either trash and it doesn't see the light of day, so hi editing me, throw it in a bin, or you're seeing this, it's because it didn't turn out half bad and I decided to release it anyways. So in the search for picking a decent pair of IEMs, a lot of people can get discouraged about all the brands and all the different products and price points and driver types and all the jazz that manufacturers try to push down your throat when it comes to just buying a pair of IEMs. So I'll try to pierce through all that and give you some solid recommendations, as well as some things that you probably should avoid if at the end of the day you're just pretty much just looking for something that's very comfortable, lightweight, looks not that bad, and very importantly sounds great for, you know, music, general usage, and gaming, all this within your particular budget. And yeah, that's the entire point of this. Now, full disclosure, this video will feature some IEMs that were sent to me for free, but they are only here as sort of an example of the good and the bad of what you can actually get on your particular budget. Take these guys, the Hidizs MS1s. They don't look half bad. They are, you know, compact, simple, very affordable, and they come out of the box with a microphone cable that can pretty much make this sort of a all-in-one solution for PC and console gaming for a relatively affordable budget of right around $30. That's very cheap for a complete product, and it's a very good example of something that you can buy and get just the ball rolling in the IEM world without too much fuss. But of course, they have some compromises. Like, for example, they feature a 2-pin cable, and that comes with a microphone, but the microphone is, you know, only passable. And passable is good for a lot of people. There's nothing wrong with passable. But the good thing is you can just unhook the IEM from the cable and then just use the cable for anything else, because honestly the worst part of this IEM is the IEM itself. It has, you know, okay-ish sound. It doesn't sound too offensive in any way, but at the same time it has quite a high noise floor that I don't really understand why a product like this needs to have this high of a noise floor. That's a trend with Hidizs products that I have tried, and another one that I'll feature later on in the video. But you know, it's a good example of something that you can get on a budget, and that can pretty much do it all. But if you want to go the complete opposite round for right around the same budget, the Kiwi Ears Dolce, they look kind of good, I think, but the cable is terrible, so you compromise on the cable. There's no microphone, there's no nothing, but the sound is quite nice for the price, I would say. They're very comfortable as well, so if you can live without the cable and just throw something else here, or you just don't mind an okay cable, these will pretty much do the deed. But the common trend really is, if you're in the market for an IEM and are on a very tight budget of right around $30, my advice would probably be just save up a little bit more, and I think you'll have a much better experience just coming into it. It's quite difficult to sort of pick a very, very budget IEM that sounds great and has no weird cable slash ear tips slash fit compromises. And you will have a much easier time picking an IEM with a much better, much more well-rounded sound signature in right around the $50 to $60 range, and that's where my next recommendations come in. In the past, I've showed the Moondrop Aria as pretty much the gold standard when it comes to sound signature, but at the time I didn't use it for quite long enough, and a lot of the concerns that you see with people talking about that particular IEM and the build quality slash the paint resistance to usage, they were mostly true. Like my particular copy has a little bit of paint coming off the inside of the ear tip. It's not that big of a problem, but you know, I've tried to find some other great IEM for that budget. Haven't really tried anything that really surprised me, and Hidizs wanted to send the MS2s, and I was like, they look great. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the logo, but they look fantastic. I think the cable has quite a nice color as well, and everything seemed fine until I pretty much just found the exact same high noise floor type of thing in them, and that's something that I haven't really heard on any other IEM in my quite limited but, you know, quite growing collection of IEMs. Now, I want to just mention third-party manufacturers making cables with microphones, because a lot of people have been buying IEMs for gaming, and for gaming, you kind of just need a microphone. And, you know, not everyone is going to want to deal with an external microphone on an arm and just swinging that in front of your face, even though that's pretty much the best option, bar none. But if you want something that just works and is compatible with an IEM, I've got a cable from TripleWin. Do I still have it here? Yep. I got a cable from TripleWin. It's sort of this braided cable, has a mute button, it has the microphone itself. It looks okay, it feels okay, it's... Oh, what up, buddy? Thanks. So it looks okay, it's not half bad, it cost me $15, and you know, it's a good option if you pretty much just want something to plug into your PS5 controller and just game there, or if you're on a budget and just want something that's all in one. And I'll leave you on the screen with my current recommendation for all the price brackets that I have tried and enjoy, but do keep in mind that a lot of this sort of IEM sound signature and IEM comfort is extremely personal. Like, there's certain things that are right and wrong, and I would argue quite severely that a lot of manufacturers are sort of targeting a weird sound signature on purpose. But at the end of the day, you're much better off just spending your time understanding what makes a sound sort of natural in terms of timbre and in terms of the frequency distribution than you are just browsing descriptions of things online and wondering whether or not you should spend your money there. Like, for example, there's plenty of websites like squig.link and the Clinical IEM database where you can find a visual representation of the sound signature of an IEM, and you can play with some equalization to sort of nail the target frequency that you enjoy. For example, I really enjoy my 7Hz timeless AEs. They sound fantastic out of the box, but I enjoy giving them a little bit more presence in the mid-range and slightly tuning the bass down just a little bit so that they aren't too crazy boomy. And you know, that's something that you can do when you buy an IEM that's popular. A lot of people have bought it and a lot of people have tested it. You can tweak these sound signatures to a good extent, and that's something that a lot of people should consider when it comes to just their buying decision. Don't buy something that's so new and so untested that you will have a hard time tweaking the sound if at the end of the day you kind of end up needing to do it in order to find a sound that you enjoy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Or I'll just finish this with the most common saying: gaming sound is not a thing, so just don't search for something gaming. If it sounds great, it will sound great for gaming. That's the same thing with image. If it looks good, it will look good for anything, if it looks correct, if it looks proper. So a lot of it is just pretty much marketing fluff, and just avoid it. That's it. But you're here, but it's absolutely nothing to do with IEMs. You don't care about these conversations, you don't care about the channel at all. You're just here for some feline action, and I'll very gladly share that with you. A huge thanks for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I know I haven't been too regular on this end of the spectrum, but you know, it's a struggle, like with everything in life. Yeah, hopefully more to come in the near future. I hope you have a great day, and yeah, bye.